Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your babe Tammy Fabulous. I know it's been a while. I welcome you guys back into my YouTube channel. It's been a while you've seen this pretty face. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, so it's not been easy, but I'm here. I brought you back another topic which I think it's gonna be useful for every ladies, women's out there. I'm coming down here to share you my experience on how I faced through it. I know you know the topic. The topic's down there below. So I just want to put light on my experience on it, how I pulled through. I just want you to know that. So I'm bringing this to you. It's gonna be. I want you to learn from me. I want you to know like it could happen and what are the things that you could face when it happens. So you guys, I want you to stay tuned to the end of the video. I love you guys. And before I dig down into the video, please, I want you to go down there, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up on my video so my video could go out to every women and ladies out there. Please give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you so much. So we're going down into today's video. Guys, I actually, I'll say I was pregnant. That could have been my baby number 3, but something happened. Let's just say that is how God wants it to be. Okay, so I was actually pregnant for my baby number 3. Okay, then let me say baby number 3. I was actually pregnant and it didn't work out. So I want to share the story with you guys. It could be emotional, but I think I've gone through those phase and I'm getting better. So I'm sorry guys if there's any noise at the background of my video. Thank you God, I got people around me, so there could be noise around the background. So I'm sorry guys if there's any strange noise. So I was actually pregnant and the way I found out was like, I've never found out in such way before. I've actually had 2 girls and the experience of each were totally different from each other. And that's the very day, that very week, I felt something strange. That day should be on Monday, and I just left the bedroom, and I felt my skin. I felt my skin got so darkened a little bit more. I was just like, what's it? Like, what can this be? Could it be? I've never changed my cream. I've never changed my lotion in years. I've not changed my soap in years. I've been using the same body cream, body wash. I've been using the same for so long. I've never applied anything strange on my skin. So why is my skin a little bit darkened? Let me just remove this. So why is my skin a little bit darkened? I couldn't figure it out. I was just like, no, it could be weather or something. And it's really hot down here in Lagos during that period. So I felt a little bit bothered about it. And for that week, I've been feeling pain in my left abdomen. But I told my husband, said I'm feeling pain in my left abdomen, probably your period is coming up soon. I said, yeah, I'm supposed to have gotten my period a few days ago, but I didn't. So it's probably it's coming late and it's giving you symptoms and all that. So it's just okay, that could have been that. Yeah, that could have been it. So the pain came gradually, and I could feel the pain wasn't going away. The pain was just there and it was increasing. And I was meant to have an appointment on Tuesday. The pain didn't let me. I couldn't go out. I couldn't do things. I couldn't do my usual activities at home. I was just like, what's going on? My husband's like, you can stay at home, take a bed rest while the kids are gone to school. I did that. By the time the kids were back, it was as if something was growing in me. I told my husband, when he came back, I told him, I said, something is growing in me. I could feel it. I don't know what's wrong with me. And he himself said, have you gone to do a pregnancy test? I said, no. He said, you missed your periods. It was supposed to come few days and you didn't even see it till now. I said yes. So it took me to the hospital. Was it the hospital? No, it took me to the lab, a lab center, and I got tested, and that is where the whole drama started from. I got tested and my results came out positive. It was a blow in my eyes. I was like, I'm pregnant again. It isn't a planned pregnancy. I and my husband didn't talk about a third baby, and this is coming. Just like my second pregnancy was totally unplanned. Like, this is coming again, unplanned. And you just have to, when those things come in your life, especially when you're married, you have a partner, probably even if you're not married, you have a boyfriend, and you guys could figure things out, you just have no choice than to just, when you hear that good news, you just have no choice than to just embrace it, even when the baby's not yet down. And I was surprised at first, like, how can I be pregnant? I'm on a family plan. Why will I be pregnant? I use my pills every day. Yeah, guys, I want you to know that I'm on a family plan, a daily plan. It's a pills plan I use every day. To be sincere, I'm saying the truth here. I didn't miss my pills that very month. I didn't. I was super conscious during that period. I don't know. Probably because I knew I was going to get pregnant. I didn't know. I didn't miss my pills. I don't know what happened. But actually, the pills are not 100%. But it could be 99. That 1% can actually get you pregnant. But I was so conscious, to be sincere, I didn't miss my pills. So my husband was like, did you miss your pills? I was like, no, I didn't miss my pills. And he was like so quiet when I got the results, and we got into the car, and he was like, pregnant, third child, you're gonna rule a plan. I was like, no child is ever going to rule a plan. We just have to set our plan going and set the child's plan too along with our plans. So he kept quiet, and we got home, and I told him, I said, I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm feeling something growing in me. I could feel it, like something is growing in me. Like the pain was, when I got home that day, the pain was so much. So I called my doctor, and he booked me on an appointment the next day for an ultrasound. Like, let's see what's going on. Probably the baby's big. I could feel the size of a grape in me, like something the size of a grape. Like I could feel something was developing in me. But I don't know if it's pregnant. Probably I was thinking probably I was 3 months gone or 2 months gone, or it could be a twins that's growing up so fast. Or my imagination was so wide, and I couldn't figure it out. I was just thinking here and there. So I got an appointment for an ultrasound the next day. I got to the ultrasound. I got to where I'm supposed to do my ultrasound. I got my ultrasound done. And before the ultrasound, it was the different location for where I got my previous pregnancy test. And I was told even if I want to have the ultrasound, they had to get my blood drawn again to be very sure I was actually pregnant. That first, before going into the ultrasound room, I was like, yeah, I did it yesterday and told me I was pregnant. And the guy was like, no, you just have to do it again. So, because, putting the needle in you every time, it could be so frustrating sometimes. So I got the ultrasound done. I got the pregnancy test done again, and it came out positive. I want you to go along with me on this story. Like, it could be so tricky, but just listening so well. So I got it done again, and it was positive. And the guy was like, okay, you can come into the ultrasound room now, and let's get it done. While I got into the ultrasound, they asked me to take so much water so they can see everything. So when I got into the scan room, and the guy was like, checking around, and like, I was looking at the face. It was giving the nurse some sign, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah. And he was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I think I can't see your baby. and my heart paused for a second. You know, I was like, I was told I was pregnant yesterday. Now you're telling me you can see any baby. And I was like, it was a total shock. And I was like, what's going on? I'm pregnant and you can see baby. And the guy was like, no, you don't have to, you don't have to be so concerned about it. Probably it's an early pregnancy and the baby's traveling from. The guy was like, the whole thing he was saying was not even going in here. It was just going in here and it's just vanishing. It couldn't even enter. It's like, I probably is traveling through some fallopian tube into your womb and this and that. I couldn't even figure that out. I was like, okay. So it was not like I saw something in your ovarian or in your left. I don't know, forgotten. Just like I saw something. I was like, okay, oops. You saw something. It could be the baby. I said, check well, it could be the baby. I said, no, it's not the baby. But I saw something more of like a liquid. To be very sure, I will have you booked for an vaginal ultrasound. I'm sorry if I'm using that word. So, you put something in your pee and go in there and check what's actually there from your pee. Yeah, I don't want to make that word. So, I left there so disappointed. And it was like, you could be pregnant. Your baby could still be traveling all along before it gets to your womb. It could be an early pregnancy, okay? Don't be disappointment. Or it could be, it's either good or bad. It could be, there's a way he said it, like, it could be an ectopic pregnancy. And I was like, oh no, I've heard about ectopic pregnancy before. I don't ever want to go through that. And the third thing he said it could be a chemical pregnancy. I was like, I've never heard of chemical pregnancy before. So immediately I left there. When I got in my car, the first thing I did that I got into Google, what could be chemical pregnancy? And Google brought out a lot of things. I was like, whoa, could this be a chemical pregnancy or something? I was so shocked. While I was driving, I couldn't even concentrate. I called my husband at work, this, that. I was like, don't worry, you're going to be fine. And the next day, that is the day I was going to have a vaginal ultrasound. And when we got there, I was told I have to do another pregnancy test before I got into the check room. And I was like, I got tested day before yesterday, it was positive. I got tested yesterday, it was positive. And the guy was like, no, you have to get tested again if this comes out, because it's like the guy, I think they were experienced. It was a much bigger lab. They were so much experienced. I could see everything. When I got there, it was so fancy and I could see these people are experienced. Yeah, it was expensive, and it was like, if it comes out positive, then probably I'm going to check very well. The baby could be somewhere the ultrasound couldn't see, but this is going to see all. And if it comes out negative, definitely there is something in your system that triggers your HCG that is giving you a vibe of being pregnant. Or if it still comes out, the guy was just explaining those things. I was just like, okay. So he actually got me confused. My husband was like, please just do this for the last time. He said, it's not easy putting needles in just drawing my blood. It's not easy. And my husband's like, okay, just give it a try once more again. After this, no one is drawing your blood again. So, it was so encouraging. It actually went with the third time. And during that period, the pain was so massive. I couldn't even drive. I couldn't sit for long. I couldn't eat. I was feeling pressure. If I go to the toilet, sitting there, I was feeling pressure. I knew something was wrong. And I got tested the third day and it was negative. Yeah. It was negative. Then I knew I had lost the child. Yeah. It could be emotional, but things happen and it's part of things, sometimes you need to experience. It makes you feel, when you have something, just feel lucky to have it. Okay, now I feel the emotional torture I feel the emotional torture of which women that are expecting were feeling. I felt it that day. Like, when you told you are pregnant and you're expecting something and you lose that child within 3 to 4 months, it could be emotional torture. I actually felt it emotionally. I got so down after the whole process. So let me continue back on my story. So it was negative, and I got into the testing room, and then started that. I had to take a lot of water. Like, I took up to 3 liters of water. Like they said, it was my bladder to be so enlarged so it could see everything. So I took about 3 liters of water. It wasn't easy taking that amount of water, and I got into that. Was excited into my pee and down there. When it was going there, I could feel the pressure. Oh my God. I said, I want to pee. I could pee on the bed, and the guy was like, you know what, just go pee. Go pee. I think you are so. Your bladder is so full. I peed a little. I came back and we tried, and I said, I could see something, and what I'm seeing is actually big. I think it's an ovarian cyst. I was like, ovarian what? At that point, that would be my second time of hearing ovarian cyst. From my first child and my second child, I've never experienced that. And I've heard people, like, when they're pregnant, they do have an ovarian cyst, but none of them was mine. And that was my second time of hearing ovarian cyst. I was like, ovarian what? And I've googled what ovarian cyst was like the day before I went for that, and I saw what it was like. I was just like, please, what kind of ovarian cyst? Because it has different types of ovarian cyst. I was just like, please, what type of ovarian cyst? And he checked, and he told me the kind of ovarian cyst it was. Like, it was a liquid ovarian cyst, which is lucky me that it's okay. It's going to shrink on its own, and the body's going to dissolve the liquid, and some way, somehow, it's just going to discharge it. So I said, okay. And he said he couldn't find any baby since the pregnancy comes negative. And he told me I can either go check my HCG level, probably something is triggering my HCG level, or I think he said he thinks I had an chemical. I think it was thinking like, okay, I think you had a chemical pregnancy. I was like, I think it's a chemical pregnancy. Since you did this day before, and you did yesterday, and it was positive, and today it was negative, I think you had chemical pregnancy. You were actually pregnant, but in the process of making the baby, the child was aborted. Like, it wasn't intentional. The whole process just, and that was it. I left there so disappointed. I know you can see I'm smiling. It's because I'm over it now. I left there so disappointed, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I left there so disappointed, and I came home. So this is the ultrascan, the vaginal ultrascan I went for. Can you see, guys? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can see it now. This is it that I went for. Yeah. So those are I think one more. Checked my bladder and all that, and that was it. And my ovarian cyst was 5 centimeter by 5 by 3.7 centimeter. 5 by 3.7 centimeter. It was 5 wide. You know how those things are measured. So I think it's big. Like, it's good. It's big. No wonder I was feeling the pain and everything. This was the result where I got the diameters of everything. So I think it was, this was an experience. I've never had an ovarian cyst before. Even in my first pregnancy, my second pregnancy, I've heard of people who have had ovarian cysts with pregnancy, but mine wasn't. And I've never had a chemical pregnancy, which I'm aware of. None of them. I've never been aware of having a chemical pregnancy. And I was told that I might not even have known I had a chemical pregnancy if I didn't have an ovarian cyst. Actually, the pregnancy might be the one who triggers the ovarian cyst. Yeah, the pregnancy might be the one who triggered the ovarian cyst, and it was the ovarian cyst that made me that actually gave me the opportunity of knowing I was pregnant. Yes, if I didn't feel so much pain, I wouldn't have gone for pregnancy test. I would have just done a home pregnancy test, which wouldn't have bring out the right result, because it was an early pregnancy. It would have just come out negative, and I'll be like, okay, I'm fine. Probably because of the family planning pills I'm using. That's why my period went missing. Sometimes I miss my period once in a while, and I see that as normal. But the pain got me up and said, no, I have to go to the hospital and do something. So please, if you're having pain in your right or your left abdomen, the variances could appear anywhere. It could appear anywhere. It could appear in your left ovarian. It could appear in your right. It could appear anywhere. So if you've had a chemical pregnancy before, or probably in the future you just felt you had a chemical pregnancy, please, I want you to gather yourself together. Put yourself together. Put your emotional thought. It's normal. It could happen. Just prepare yourself for the next. If you really expecting, just put yourself together for your next ovulation and get it heated and get that baby again. Yes, you just have to keep on trying. That shouldn't mean you're stopping. That shouldn't stop you. Yes, chemical pregnancy shouldn't stop you. You should hit that again and get pregnant again and have your baby. Yes, that could be a stepping stone. So please don't give up. Continue, and your bundle of joy is going to be visiting you very, very soon. And I pray to every expecting moms out there. I pray that anywhere you are, if you're watching this video, if you're listening to this video, God is going to touch your womb, and God is going to bless you. God is going to bless you. God is going to touch your womb. God is going to put wonders in there, and that wonders will manifest into great fruits for you. Amen. So please, I want you to go down there. If you know you enjoyed this video, you like this video, you want more of this, more of my experience as a motherhood, you want more of my experience as my daily life and things like that, I want you to go down there, click the subscribe button, like my videos, and you get to enjoy more of this every time. Thank you very much. So please click the notification bell to be notified once I upload a new video, so you'll be the first to hear the buzz up of my video. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and my next video is gonna be about how I pulled through together, how I got myself. It wasn't easy. I told you it was an emotional thing. And what are the things I did to get myself together and get balance back on my feet. So I'm going to be telling you those things, and I'm going to be answering questions on ovarian cyst and chemical pregnancy. Please, I want you to put your question. If you have any question, go down there, comment on my video, comment down there. Just say your questions, say your thoughts, say, okay, if you've had an experience on a chemical pregnancy before or on ovarian cyst, just go down there, write something, then a question, any comments. I would gladly like to read it and share them out on my next video. So thank you very much.